losing to it. I was also very bad at it.
I'm more
I'm
of
still
a
very
actual
bad at it.
Fortnite player.
I've read. Yeah, custodians can easily get beaten if the opponent goes for point victory rather than fighting.
Mhm.
So it's a case of you need to decide when to hold points and when to go and attack your enemy. I crushed an entire Tau army with the custodian, same guy that was playing Nits against my Imperial Guard. Like he definitely had the units to outpoint me. However, it was a standard point array of two on one side, two on the other side, and one in the middle. And I just managed to push up into the center while keeping somebody with a storm pike back. Yeah, it was in this.
Minecraft blocks?
Yep.
This is such a cursed table right now.
No, let's build a house, guys. Let's put aside our differences and let's build a house. Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe
we are building this house.
Stop it, Jaffer.
I will demote you all.
Don't demote us all. Just demote Jaffer.
Okay. I had to be fast.
I would
Did I
like
remind you that I have power over your character tomorrow?
Whoa.
I was literally about to say the same thing.
Here you go, guys. You can have Calamite knock down your house.
Oh no.
I am rolling to instantly kill him.
This table is too small.
You should have
I
seen
rolled
what giant oh,
What have
no.
you done?
What was that?
What have you flicked it?
What happened?
I think that was Jaffer, probably.
This is 100% cursed table. Can I go back in time enough?
just load up the Lancer game. It's the easiest way to do it.
First of all, before we go,
You take away my ability to flip the table, I'll just turn gravity sideways.
I'm taking away all of your fucking mod privileges so that this has zero chance of happening.
I mean, he can still flick it regardless of if he's modded or not.
If we go back to Lancer, I'll stop messing around.
There.
Hey!
Everything is so neat and tidy now.
I know, right? There's no Hulk Hogan anywhere.
I can actually pick my seat now.
There's actually fucking room.
Wow.
What's your fucking language now?
Freedom.
I'm still so glad I turned the reflection on the outside of the board off because it was hurting my eyes.
Hell yeah.
You can turn it off?
Yeah, do the
Yeah.
simplified table.
Mm.
And it just turns the table matte white.
Or matte gray.
Or
I
matte
want to
gray.
keep it as is, because when I'm in VR, it's so much fun to fly around the table. Oh, and the reflection on the side of the table, like the green countryside, is actually there. The star field in the background is just a sphere around the table, and in VR you can
100%.
fly out far enough.
I'd like to see just tiny specks in the background from people's mouses as they zoom around the table. Hmm.
Damn, I should go get the VR set so I can steal stuff hand over side of the table again.
You settle down. Why do I have this bag open? Let's not have that bag. Oh yeah, there it is. The cursed dice. You better
Which
not try
dice?
There's the D30, the
No.
D12, D16.
Yeah, because Surf took a
14.
copy of these.
Yep.
D24.
So I'm just
the
pulling them out of his bag.
cylindrical D3.
I feel like I'm
And then a
being
necron
robbed,
dice.
and there's nothing I can do about it.
Right click on the bag and press search. There you go. Everybody's
don't-
locked out. I think only I can open it as well. Get out of here, Seth.
I'm being robbed,
Sad?
and there's nothing I can do about it because I don't know this system.
Why is there so many Necron dice in your bag? You just been pinching them out of my infinite bag of Necron.
Don't worry about it. You don't need to know.
If you shake it, it'll come together.
Yeah, if you shake it, it'll all come together, and then if you drag it over the bag, they should all drop in. There you go.
Yay.
And then your poker chips. I don't think those status things were his.
Well, there is now.
They are mine now. I'm like a pack rat.
Jesus Christ, you got some shit in here.
What happened to my
It's like my actual inventory on D&D.
Mhm.
Just,
Oh, you
just
don't have your
it.
orb key anymore.
I hear Jeffers say what happens when and I get frightened.
No, I said what happened to my dice? Because someone threw my
What?
dice everywhere.
Yeah, they fell
Jaffer
off.
says, "What happens if table panics?"
Two.
I get the bathroom real quick.
I dare to use the cannon again.
Okay.
I wasn't like put
Use it.
in it and shoot it again.
You just told me I dare you to use the cannon again. You didn't find the specific. Oi! Stop pinching my dice.
It's a lot harder to put stuff in the cannon in without being in VR.
Ah,
I'm scared.
Zim. Stop it, Zim.
Oh, the cannon. It's blown. Biggest cannon. Ooh.
I have returned.
Joy.
Hold on, I'm trying to straighten up the
Oh
dice.
my god.
There we go.
Ah!
Sorry.
Ah! Reality is melting around us.
We are in a medical vault.
That's true.
Well, now it won't let me back in.
I wonder why.
There you go. I sent you an invite. I didn't ban you, so
Yeah, that's not working either.
is
It
asking for a
just
password?
says you have been kicked.
Let me see. Options server.
What?
That's the wrong button. Why
Yikes.
is it right up there?
Well, hello everybody.
It
Give
is.
us a moment. Dova has messed things up, so we've got to wait for him to fix it.
Okay, Mr. Messing up the table.
Zim, you've got the again there.
Yeah, the again. Well, at least this time it gave me the password entry option.
There you go.
And now
probably
the
like
server
a time
browser
delay.
is not going away.
Just press X on it.
I already tried. You have seriously broken the entire thing.
Hell yeah. It's my talent. I just break shit.
I'm learning so much from you, Dova.
I mean, you are a bird.
Yeah.
Birds
What a
like
role model I witnessed.
I aspire for
All right,
destruction.
I'll just throw that down there. Anyways, hello everybody, welcome. I'm Rozim. We're doing Sounds of Metal Answer tonight. Yeah, thank you so much for coming on by. I'll turn it over to Dova now.
Mechs. But also, you guys are in a metafold vault. Big scary, basically. Scary stuff.
Biggest spookus. Paloma wrestled
Yeah.
with her dead self.
Uh-huh. That I am going to get to. It's a bit to unpack. So, last session, you basically sent the session preparing to enter the metafold vault. Basically, a space in which time and physics and reality are not so certain. Hidden between the dimensions, between realities, the metafold vault contains secrets, which you all are probably aware of at this point. You guys have been hired by an unknown source, a enigmatic source, to basically go in and then just get out, and that's it. However, as you actually used the key on the door as it appeared in space, passing through, you tried to get back out, and you found that the door no longer existed behind you. And thus, at the moment, you seem to be trapped within the halls. The halls of which are about 15-ish miles high and about 5 miles wide, with gargantuan columns, carved columns of marble and stone that kind of reach all the way up towards the ceiling, where these nonsensical frescoes and reliefs deifying unknown saints kind of lay far up in the clouds almost. But in either direction, there is nothing but more grand hallway. And after proceeding for a little while, you came across identical versions of yourself. Battle damaged, scarred, injured, and by all accounts, dead versions that seem to mirror your actions exactly. By principle of their bodies just being in the way, they formed a sort of wall. Precise enough to basically bounce an atom off each other as a molecular knife tossed in midair bounced off its mirrored version. However, with some arguably creative thinking, Firefly's transposition ability, basically switching positions with a different object, has meant that after a little piecing things together and a little puzzle-solving abilities and a lot of teleporting, you finally manage to find yourself on the opposite side of them as they proceed towards where the door was.
Well, I mean, there better be an even number of us, or that last pair is going to get awkward.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Well, you guys thought of that, so you guys are fine.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right. So, as you find yourself in the middle of this gargantuan hallway, striding away from your paradoxical selves, what are you guys doing?
Let's keep marching. We came from that way, so there's probably something down this hallway, right? Right. I'll march on.
Not a bad idea. We do have to find a way out, and we are on a limited time.
All right.
In theory, if time and space don't work here, we may not be limited on time.
True.
Yeah, you never
but
know.
That's a probability I do not want to take. Let's just assume that it does work, but in a more round, not linear progress.
All right. As you guys continue forward, can I get a spot check? Specifically a skill check. However, if you have the spot trigger, go ahead and add that.
Nope.
I do.
Investigate work?
Specifically spot.
Okay.
I do have a spot.
That would be 21 for me.
Alright.
That will be a 6.
All right.
Same.
That'll be a 10 for Solitaire.
All right. Scrapper, what was yours?
What am I supposed to add to this?
If you have
Spot,
the
if you
spot skill trigger, then add that. Otherwise, it's just a base skill check. So add nothing.
So 12.
All right. So, Tanuki, you would see this from quite a ways away, but up on, as well as everybody who got 10 or above. So that would be Solitaire as well as McHammer. You'd see up above some of the gilded trim work near the ceiling is a gigantic fresco of figures that seem familiar, and as you look at it closer and closer, you realize that they're artistic depictions of yourselves as well as former crew members of the Shellback.
Did we just jump into the future?
Oh, I hope so. I can... Well, no, actually. No, it's just strange.
I think this is more of a parallel timeline.
Yes, where we all bit the dust, but still walk on just fine.
Where
That
we
is the
were-
tenacity of us.
Where we were important.
Though the fact that it depicts us being here at some point is quite concerning to me.
We're here
really.
now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes, but for how long and when?
Well, time is non-linear, so the fact that we've been here once means that we've been here before and will be here again.
Unless we failed and we
Technically
keep
correct.
repeating it.
Failed what?
Exactly. Getting out on time, therefore causing us to be stuck in an infinite loop of this place.
We're not timed. I don't know where you get this concept of we're being timed. The doorway appeared in specific locations for time. So even if we find that, even if the doorway moves on and we find it again, we'll just be out in a different place.
That's what she means. Like, it's not going to be in the same location. Not like,
Real
so
quick.
like if it's a, Go ahead.
Guys, don't forget to place your troops.
Firefly.
Hmm?
You would have remembered during the briefing that this thing has shown up all across the galaxy,
Yeah.
mostly in locations where nobody was in any sort of state to actually reach it.
Gotcha.
Just being outside of star systems in the void, basically.
Stranded, essentially.
Yeah, it can pop up anywhere.
My God.
But your internal mech clocks are showing that you've spent almost about 15 minutes in here already, with no sign of the exit.
Oh, crap.
We were never going to be able to exit in 15 minutes anyway. So let's just focus on moving on, and rather than thinking about what might be or what was.
Yeah, let's get this dread.
We're never gonna get paid.
Dova?
There we go.
Doing a thing.
Mission has been updated. All right. So, taking pictures, documenting the fresco, and then slowly moving on, you start to see in the distance that the hall is changing somewhat. There appear to be a handful of statues, gargoyles, and kind of cherubs lining the wall, engraved in both stone as well as malleable metals like silver and gold. We're gonna move this out of the way. We do not need the duplicates anymore. Did I have a? I think I actually had a picture of the hall that I was using as a reference. But for those of you who were not here, basically imagine it as the kind of interior of the Orican Hall. Yeah, that's what it is. City of Light. Okay. Cloud, upload, import. Whoa! Oops.
The timelines converge. We're in plague era now.
We'll put it up. We'll put it up there as reference. All right. You do see that far up ahead. The as you're kind of continuing through the various kind of statues, as well as some branching hallways that lead off into dark passages and likely catacombs. You'd imagine. You see that it does open up on the far horizon, and this place does in fact seem to have a horizon now. Before, you would see that it'd just keep going on and on until atmosphere kind of hazed it out into basically a white mist. But now you'd actually notice that there is in fact a horizon. And ranging lasers would indicate that it's about Oh boy, we're gonna get into math here, and I don't know if I'm comfortable getting into math.
Do it.
It's a long ways away. And a quick calculation by your internal systems would say that that would indicate that it's possibly a planetoid about the same size as Mars.
What era are we in right now?
It wouldn't actually say Mars since
That's too close to Earth.
yeah. Also, if it was Mars is a very, very rare place for people to actually visit or be familiar with. Most people don't even know what Cradle actually looks like. Earth.
Yeah, the Mechanicus doesn't like letting people on the on Holy Mars.
No, of course not. And Cradle is basically holy as well, though for conservationism reasons.
It's a Gaia world. So
Essentially, it's one big nature preserve.
you try to settle on it, and the Fallen Empire will immediately destroy you.
Immediately, they just spring up out of the woodworks. All right, so however, this is your internal clocks are saying that you've been going at this for hours. So it is time to at least think about resting for the night. Though from the outside, the sun rays streaming in through stained glass windows has not changed. It has not dimmed.
I could definitely use the rest.
Sleep would be
Yes.
good.
I'll park myself
Yes,
in one of
I'm not
the
being
sunbeams.
deep watch.
Sorry? All right, we'll go one at a time. Jeffer. Sorry.
I'm gonna I'll park myself in one of the sunbeams and at least try and get some solar recharge happening.
Okay.
I'm still good because I have a week's worth of battery, but anything to extend it is good. And yeah, set up for watch.
Absolutely. Little solar panels kind of pop out of protected compartments in your shoulder and back.
Well, that was one thing I was going to ask because I've got basically 3 gear slots. Can I have 2 as rations and 1 as basically like portable generator or portable?
Like it just solar panels.
Yeah,
Like radiation collectors will have them.
cool.
So I could do solar radiation, I could do electromagnetic, or all sorts of stuff.
Basically something that lets me recharge.
Got you. All right.
And while I'm there, I'll start preparing dinner for everyone.
Go and give me a skill check. It'll be edible no matter what, but
That would be a 27.
27. All right. You managed to prepare a meal with, I'd say you'd use up half of one of the rations that you have, and it's a very simple but a filling meal. It doesn't hurt that it doesn't taste too bad either.
Hey.
All right. Is there anything else? Would anybody else like to do anything special during the night?
Bug is probably curled up around Firefly.
All right.
Make Hammer would probably spend a bit of time working on Roomba Mark II and then go to sleep.
All right. As you all start to take care of your gear, do a little bit of tinkering, you that awful thing happens when you go to sleep and then it feels like you instantly wake up. That basically happens to all of you.
Mm.
There's no real dreams. There's no sensation of a tranquil rest. The night just the time just seems to pass by instantly as your alarm starts to go off.
Get like you blink and then next thing you know your alarm's off.
Next thing yeah.
There is fresh coffee waiting for you when you wake up, though.
Oh, she's downing a whole pot.
But the time does pass actually, for you. You don't go to sleep and then instantly wake up rested. But yeah.
Well,
Yeah, wake
Solitaire
up.
doesn't sleep. Solitaire spends the entire night sitting there watching. Or
Mhm.
day. I assume the light didn't change at all. It's still just streaming through.
Light is still streaming through.
Cool. So I spent 6-8 hours sitting there on. Okay, just scanning for anything.
All right.
Do I see them move throughout their sleep? Like, do they do the standard thing of like people tossing and turning or moving and twitching when they sleep, or did they just sort of close their eyes, freeze, and then come back?
That's a good question. I'd say you would have noticed that they are strangely still during their sleep.
All right.
But all of you do feel reinvigorated and ready to continue on with the march.
Well, that's what the coffee's for.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Sleep is no substitute for coffee.
Mm, very
I,
true.
I don't believe any of you were actually hurt at any point.
Mm-mm.
No,
All right. So we continue on.
but we did have that thing with the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I've got limited numbers of those. I'm not too fussed right now on that.
All right. You would need
I
an actual source to replenish those, anyways.
I've got the grease monkey. When resting, I can spend a repair to restore one use of all
Oh.
limited weapons and systems.
Fancy.
Are you gonna though? So we.
I'm the support. I'm the support drone. You think I'm not going to bring extra gear with me? Because I can also do it for everyone.
That's pretty cool. Let me be real.
But because I've only used one breach charge myself, I don't see a need to use it yet. I still have 3 more breach charges.
Mm-hmm.
And grenades and mines and web snares and caltrops. I have a lot of explosive stuff.
Yeah. So,
Never know when you need it.
as you get on the road, I do need to know what's your guys' marching order. Towards the top of the board is forward,
I may insist on going first.
and then you guys are over here. I'll move you.
Also,
I'll
what
go
happened over here?
I'll
I
go
wasn't paying
second.
attention, but they are kind of messed up.
Yeah, I accidentally bumped him with the picture board.
Ah.
So Solitaire will go where he's told. Or it's told.
I would probably have Solitaire behind me.
All right. We're gonna. This should have been done a while ago. How do I say? There you are. And done. We'll move you over here. Hey, you settle down. All right, is everybody in the order that they'd like to be in? And take into account how spread out you guys all are.
Do we want to be spread out or do we want to be close?
Up to you.
Nothing wrong like a tight formation where we can all get bombed at once and experience the joy of being exploded.
Make sure to collapse those superpositions.
Dova,
What's up?
slight problem with that. I'm supposed to be on multiple squares.
For those of you who don't take up multiple squares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but a superposition for using would be that.
That's the superposition.
Unless you're size 3, in which case that's correct.
Oh, yeah. All right, and since the room is so large, the hallway is so wide, are you guys in the middle or closer to one of the sides?
Probably
in the middle does give you a little bit of vertigo. This whole place kind of does, just because of how high the ceilings are. At this point, it has sort of narrowed down a bit, but the ceilings are still multiple miles high.
Probably more to the side, so we don't get that vertigo.
Okay. I'll line.
I mean, you said it's a mile wide, didn't you?
It is. Yeah, I'd say at this point it has narrowed down. It's about a mile wide. So I'd say there's the wall. And you guys are kind of in the middle. There's one of these gigantic columns. And then there's another one kind of over here. I can't tell if they're in line. They're pretty much in line.
Nah, the one that's at the front of the party is bigger.
Yeah, it's a little bit off. Oh well. Close.
You can't copy paste?
I can't grab onto these lines, I don't think. Can you grab onto these lines? I don't think.
Go ahead and spawn one of the Go pieces, I think.
Oh, okay.
Especially if it's a physical.
Yeah, and actually have it like be a friggin' prop. That's not a bad idea. But let's just get going with it.
Okay.
Since I think this will serve for all intents and purposes. So, as you guys are still kind of trekking through, your motion sensors, which have been kind of turned all the way up, since there is absolutely nothing moving here besides you guys. All of a sudden, there's a faint blip on the motion detector from somewhere far above.
Quick, let's shoot the bird.
Guys, we need more
Got it.
troops. Go place them.
Yeah,
Damn it, Dova, why do you have to
What?
power above us in-game and out-of-game?
There you go,
why do
Dev.
you have
Copy
a
and
giant
paste
Go
that.
piece that is green?
Oh, it's because I just grabbed one of the pieces that I had lying around. Go ahead, Dev. Grab and copy that, and you can use that as your.
This shall be my pillar.
There you go.
Well, that's actually on, I think.
Yeah, they lined up.
Get to lock.
Now they're locked. All right. So, start. How do I? All right.
It's from above us. This thing is above us, is it?
Correct. Sensors turning upwards and various systems coming online and tracking any moving targets. Eventually, it kind of coalesces on a handful of contacts. As you see up above, some of the cherubs and statues clinking and shuddering as they come free from their mountings. All of them roughly the size of mechs as they plummet downwards. A handful of them are actually able to slow their descent, but the vast majority just plummet downwards at incredible speed.
So they fly like rocks.
Pretty much. And since there's just so much lead time, anybody who has a mech agility above or at 2 or above can get 1 quick action.
2 above?
I
Your
definitely
agility
have
is
that.
at 2 or above.
I don't even know what mine is. Let's find out.
Look at your haze, your hull agility system engineering.
I'm at 2.
At 0!
0!
We're playing by second edition rules, right? Where, the lower the better?
Oh,
Oh,
Thaco.
of course.
This is Thaco, right?
Yeah.
God.
Ooh. Okay. I get a quick action, right?
In 1 moment.
Because I got an agility 6, so I'm not too fussed on that.
Mm-hmm.
No, you get 4 quick action. No.
Oh, actually, when you give me 1 quick action, and I'll be getting a fair bit out of it.
Really? You know that's only half an action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A quick action will give me a skirmish, which will give me 4 attacks.
Are you attacking with... how does an ox mount have 4 weapons in it?
The ox mount has 2 weapons, and each time I hit with those weapons, I get a free extra attack.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and there is...
This thing's built to just... It's death by 1,000 cuts.
There's
And
two cherubs that kind of drop down on that side. Scour Avenger. Okay. Got a big pool that I draw from.
So who do we think is the biggest threat? The size 2 one?
I'd say that one's definitely a solid threat. The size 2 one is just bristling with these golden antennae.
All right.
Almost kind of shiny insect-like. All right. So currently in this combat, we have got Solitaire.
So before I do anything, does anyone else have 2 agility that they could be doing as their sort of opening action?
Nope.
Or am I the only one who's fast enough?
I think you may be the only one fast enough.
What am I missing?
Pretty sure
Solitaire,
Jaffer and I are...
Firefly. Oh,
I'm pretty sure Jaffer and I are like 6 systems to engineering.
No, I'm 6 agility, 2 engineering.
Oh, you just swapped character, then.
Yeah, I'm solitaire now. I was 6 systems for the techie one, but to be honest, I was not enjoying playing him, so yeah. work with the DM to fold him out.
All right. And then, sorry. I missed one on the deployment sheet. There we go.
Alright, so I'm going to target that Spectre.
All right.
So I'll be declaring to the party by the communications, targeting largest hostile. So my quick action is I get to make a fly up to 3 spaces before making an attack. 1, 2, 3. I'll provoke from the Hornet. Does it take the reaction?
Let me see. It is.
Alright, it automatically misses.
All right, never mind.
The first reaction attack taken against me each round automatically misses, and because it misses, I get a free 2 movement.
God damn.
Okay, first, and then and that's just before I attack. Then I can make a skirmish.
Mhm.
First skirmish against that target using one of my knives is 16. Yeah, it's 16 to hit. Does that successfully hit?
16 to hit does, in fact, hit.
Alright, so deal 1d and grab one of your d3s, because I'll be needing these. That does 1 damage.
One
But
damage,
as
alright.
I get to move 2 spaces for free, because I hit,
Mhm.
and then I get to make another attack, because the second weapon on the Ox Mount. That's a 1922.
All right, that hits.
Alright, and it's also critical, so I'll get a free 2-move teleport as well. So I'll take my 2-move teleport, and then my 2-move movement. And then because I successfully did melee attacks, I get to make a thrown weapon attack against it. 1 for each melee attack.
All right.
Be 27.
That hits.
Technically, as a crit, I should be rolling twice and picking the highest, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
And because it was a crit, I get my free 2-move extra teleport.
Are you sure that's not a once per round thing? Because things that happen on crit
Each
happen.
weapon effect on critical, I may teleport 2 spaces.
What is that?
The fold knife.
Fold knife from what frame?
The fold knife is from.
From Duskwing, I think.
Yeah. The fold knife is from
That's
the Morning Cloak. Weapon effect on critical, you may teleport 2 spaces in any direction after the attack resolves.
Yeah.
And I have 6 fold knives. And the last attack from the thrown weapon is 7, 12, 13, 16.
All right, that hits.
It's not a critical, so it's just 1. Alright, so 3 damage there. So I went from there all the way around here in 1 turn. And that's my quick action.
All right. So, anybody else on this turn?
I have no agility.
Yeah.
I have agility.
All right. Go and get those. Did you roll those 3 d20s yet?
No, let me do that.
So yeah, when I say that this character is fast, that's the sort of the basics of what I've got access to.
Wonderful. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, that's solid. All right, so you've got one quick action.
Yep.
How much damage did I do to the Spectre total? Because you were tracking that, weren't you?
You did a pretty decent amount. It's you can tell that it is at about half functionality. It's sort of grimaced visage, just kind of emotionlessly staring you down.
It did not like that.
Did not. But all of these kind of statues and cherubs are all made out of glimmering metals such as silver, gold, and platinum, taking on an almost angelic appearance.
Pardon me. Tanuki will come around. Table right there. Speed is
It's not your. It wouldn't be a full turn, so you wouldn't actually get.
I'd get one or the other as a quick.
Yeah. Solitaire, did you actually use your movement at all on that turn?
Nope, I used 0 movement.
All right. You just got Baroque and stuff.
Okay, so if I'm willing to boost in a turn, I can probably exceed 40 squares
Jesus.
Wow.
using all of my tricks.
That is melee. And
If I just move straight without doing any of my extra tricks, I'm at a base 9 move. So my movements are every time someone misses an attack on me, I get 2 free moves. Every time I successfully make an attack, I get 2 free moves. Every time I critical, I get 2 free moves. Once per round before I attack, I can move 3.
What
impressive. All right. The scour, that is one of them, right?
Yep.
That one worries me the most. I'm going to shoot at it.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, and during my turn, I'm also invisible, just in case it makes any difference. Like I give someone a chance to make a second reaction attack against me.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the first attack taken as a reaction against me, each round is automatically missed.
Wow. Okay. So that was a 19.
All right. That is going to hit against him.
Wonderful. The range is definitely there for all. And the damage would be half plus an AP. Wait, I'm reading the wrong thing. Yeah. 1 plus that. So, in the order given, that would be rounded up, I believe. 8 damage.
All right.
And then there's the 1 AP. Does that count as... yeah, it's a free action.
It's a. I'd say specifically that yes, you can do it.
Okay, so 9 total.
All right. It did not enjoy that either. Seems like these things are not as strong as some of the things you've faced, but there's quite a few of them, and they've just kind of got the drop on you. Is there anybody else with a 2 agility or above?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Time to go into turn order for real. Who's going to go first?
I'll go first.
You go first?
Yep.
Objections?
None.
No objections.
Nope.
All right. Not hearing any screaming no, so Firefly, you're up.
Cool. Question.
Yes.
Activating a protocol, is that a free action?
Yeah.
Yes.
Protocols are free actions.
Cool.
Has to be the first thing you do, though.
Awesome.
Protocols have to be at the very beginning of your turn.
Sweet. Cool. I'm gonna activate my lightning generator.
All right.
As she just goes, why can't places that we go be so easy? They always are, what is it called? A pain in the ass. So I activate my lightning generator.
All right.
Zap zap. Which actually I think may get other players. Well,
Can
when I
I?
activate the protocol-
One sec. Could I get that awesome sound effect again?
The zap.
Yeah, Zerth just did an awesome sound effect. So
zap zap.
there we go. Here, we'll give you an applause.
It's my years of voice acting. Thank you. It's okay. So, lightning generator. When you activate this protocol, I take 1 heat and deal 2 damage to all characters and objects adjacent to you.
All right. There's nothing adjacent to you right now.
Cool. Let me add that 1 heat. And I'm going to, let's see, what is the range of, let's see. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm going to take my knife out. I'm going to fly 3 places. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And I'm going to, let's see, the Hornet is a bad guy, right?
Yes.
Cool, awesome. I'm just go out.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
All right. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh. All right, that's a crit. So go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Let's see. What is
roll
the
the damage dice twice and take the better.
Do we have a D3? Yep.
Yeah,
All
they're the blue ones.
right. Give me another D20 roll. It's the exclusive one. Deadly precision.
4.
The target loses hit points equal to 1/4 of its current total.
Fun fact, I actually do 4 damage to it.
Oh, hey. 4 damage. All right. 2.
Yep. Let's see. Was there anything? If I had something that goes with it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, when I hit a character with a melee attack, just a throw count as a melee attack.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. The rules do treat thrown weapons as melee attacks.
All right.
Sweet. I get to throw the knife again at any character within range as a free action.
All right.
The
Which one are you
attack
throwing at?
I'll probably just throw it back at him.
It just bounced
It's
right
a-
off them.
It's the same trick that I've been using.
Yeah, just bounce it, grab it back, throw it again.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
I literally just lost my D20. And then I had somebody else's D20.
Oh, just a heads up, I stole a couple of your D3s and painted them green because I'll need D3s because all of my weapons are T3 damage.
Fair enough.
We had grit, right?
2 attacks, yeah.
12.
12 is not going to hit.
Cool.
Oh,
it bounces back off. Ding.
Double checking, do we get any form of advantage or accuracy against these guys normally?
I don't believe so. No.
All right, because my weapon's accurate, so I get the +1 accurate from that. I'm just making sure I'm not over or under judging it.
Gotcha. I'll let you know if something imposes any difficulty.
All right, how was that block there to show he's flying?
That is.
All right, and then as my
That'll
second
save
attack,
him.
because that was skirmish, is I'm going to shoot it in the face with a pistol.
All right. And that would. All right. This is a skirmish, so this is a weapon as well as an ox mount on that same weapon, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Or a weapon on that same mount.
Oh, 11.
11's not gonna hit.
But let's see. My pistol gives me 2 heat. When I take heat, I deal 2 AP damage to a
To
character-
anything.
to any character in range 3. So I deal 2 AP damage to it.
Can you choose, or does it say every or any?
To a character within range 3.
Gotcha. All right. As the shot misses it, but the lightning bolt does not. All right. That your turn?
Yep.
All right. I think it's gonna be his turn now.
Is it?
It is going to fly away. It's gonna fly right over here. It's going to take 2 shots with its pistol towards you. Since it is currently... I'm sorry, it ignores engagement.
Yes, because it's, well, one, it's also flying, which means it's not actually adjacent.
All right. 5 + 3. This is versus you, Firefly.
Okay.
2 shots. 1, 5 + 3 + 2. That's gonna be 10 to hit. And that is going to be, what does that say? 16. All right. That's going to be a crit, but he does not do crits. So you take 4 points of energy damage, since I assume your evasion is below 10.
Yeah.
So you take 4 points of energy damage, and you are impaired until the end of your next turn. So basically a 1 difficulty on everything.
Resistance cuts that to half, right?
Sorry?
I have resistance to energy damage.
Yeah, so that'll turn it into 1. So
1.
2 damage total. It can't be nullified by armor because 1 damage is the minimum.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, like, does that...
Yeah. You always take at least 1 damage, unless
Alright.
it specifically says you can just nullify it.
Gotcha.
All
Cool.
right, that's the end of its turn. Who's going next, Firefly?
Could I request it? I'm getting Nature's Call really bad, and I want to. It might take a little bit, so I want to get this out of the way.
yeah, you go.
All right, you're up.
Scour gets a second round.
All right. Probably a good thing because he is warming up his. I think it's a thermal torch, a thermal lance, which is kind of rude.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I get modifiers to the attack roll.
You should get your grit,
A grit. Okay.
and at this level, I think it's 3.
Attack bonus. It says, so I assume that's grit. And it is 3, so 11.
Alright. Perfect. That hits.
Okay, that means damage taken is 5.
5. All right. And was that a skirmish or a barrage? If you're gonna be taking the whole turn to attack, then you might as well do a barrage, so you can take another attack with a different mount.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
All right.
I don't need to move for this.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm gonna assume you want to do the 1 AP.
I do very much.
All right. We'll save that to the end of the turn because he's not looking too good.
Okay, 13.
13, that hits.
Wonderful. And then on this one, well, if it's a barrage, is it still the same weapon that I was using the first time?
You have to use a different weapon.
Okay, so this one, I will have to roll, I believe. I'm scrolling to it. Yeah, okay. D3.
The blue ones are all D3s.
Yeah, 2d3. Oh, there we go. That's not rolling.
There you go. Give him a good.
Oh.
Snake eyes.
Okay. I assume that's 2 damage.
Yes.
No mods for these.
No mods
okay.
for okay. Still standing, but barely. You'd recognize that your single AP would not fell it.
Huh. That would have been 8 overall between all those in the AP, I think.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. That would be
Seems to
it
be
then.
Heavily armored. All right. What about your AP?
Isn't the 8 including the AP?
Yeah. I mean, now he's just teetering on the verge of collapse.
Okay. Yeah, I did want the AP.
And who's going next after you?
The first was that Firefly.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I went first.
Okay, then I'm gonna choose Solitaire.
All right. Be up in a moment after the enemy's turn.
I will be right back.
All right. Okay, that's showing up as the Hornet now. Perfect. It was showing up as a 6 on the thing for me. So, it is going to be. I'd say this guy's turn up here. The Avenger. He has got a speed of 5, so he's just gonna get really freaking close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is going to. So he's going to fire with his heavy shotgun at Scrapper.
Oh no.
It's at 1 difficulty. Who left and joined?
Nobody. Sim moved me to the leg.
Gotcha. 14 minus 3, 11. 11 plus 1, 12 to hit. I'm assuming that hits. Actually, that's an 11 to hit. So that is going to hit Scrapper. You take 10 points of kinetic damage from a
What?
volley of fully automatic shotgun flechettes.
Oh no.
Coming
That's
out of a incredibly heavily gilded gun. It basically looks like a piece of artwork in this gargoyle's hand.
So it's a primed.
Yeah,
This
it's
one-
it's a prime variant.
This
It's
must be a truly incredible shotgun.
Very shiny. Also, it just seems to work perfectly. Do mind the damage, though.
Yeah, like that is a truly incredible shotgun. How much damage? 14?
10.
Okay.
But you got good armor.
Yeah, I do.
All right. That's the end of its turn. Solitary, you're up. Time to slice.
All right. Let's try and finish that Spectre. So 1, 2. I only need to move 1 space myself. That's 1 of my 9 movement. I'll then
Right.
do my charge of 1, 2, 3. The charge is one of my what is it? Talents.
Okay.
I then make a melee attack using knife number 1. Uh, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17.
17? That is going to actually roll that again.
Roll it again.
Yep, roll it again.
I have 8 this time.
It's still gonna hit. All right.
Alright, and that one does 1 damage.
All right.
And then the second weapon on that mount.
Its evasion's 6, so it hits.
Okay, I need to roll double 1 to not hit it then.
Yeah.
Another 1 damage. I then get to make my 2 movements. The end of the skirmish. And throwing 1.
Hit.
That'll be a critical. So... 3. And I get a free 2 movement out of that.
All right.
And I'm going to go 1... grab one of these. And then 1 up. And then the second thrown attack. 19.
19. Do you get to ignore engagement fully?
I don't believe so.
Oh, I guess it is a melee attack, so that would not count. Alright, so
2 damage.
that would hit as well. Alright. Death by a
Alright.
million cuts. Jeez.
Is he dead yet?
Not yet. He's close.
Alright, I'm going to use my second move to go away from this guy, provoking an attack.
Alright.
He
He's not going
automatically.
to attack.
Oh, he learned his lesson the first time.
He's busy. He's I think he was shooting Firefly.
Okay.
That tends to happen.
So
In that case, I'm just
I
going to
had-
close the distance and make another melee attack, another skirmish. Was that 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? 2 damage.
Alright.
Is he dead yet?
He's close. You just don't get to keep
I mean-
rolling attacks. What the fuck?
This is my last attack. That's a 20,
It hits.
which is also critical.
he only gets 4 attacks a turn unless he's overcharging.
Yeah,
I've looked at it.
I get 4 attacks a turn, but I do get the thrown weapons
Only.
additionally.
Only
Oh.
4.
So that would be another 3 damage to him there.
Alright.
Is that enough to kill?
That's not enough. Barely.
All right, I'll take the free 2 movement from the critical, and I'm going to overcharge here for 1 heat
Okay.
and make another 2 attacks.
Alright.
I can only do this because I'm overcharging. 14, 19.
Yep. That would
One.
finally kill him. He has 2 armor, so every single attack you've been doing has been doing 1 damage.
Chink, 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 chink. All right, free
poke.
2 movements from the skirmish,
My
and I'll throw the
God.
last knife at the hornet.
And I didn't even get to go.
Last knife gets thrown at the hornet, which is 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 24. Oh, sorry, 25.
I think that would be at difficulty since he is in engagement with a different ally.
Okay, that's still 19 if you take away the accuracy die.
19. Barely. That would hit.
1.
1?
No
Alright.
surprise there.
Yeah, no, no
Um,
surprise.
Jaffer,
And Yep.
Jaffer, the throwing a weapon is only the once per round.
no, that
When you
was
hit-
just my second attack.
No,
That was
I
just-
know, but when you were going with the auxiliary throwing weapons, once per round, when you hit a character with a melee attack, you may also throw an auxiliary melee weapon as an attack against the character within range as a free action. This attack can't deal bonus damage. That is only with the weapon on the ox mount.
Yeah, because they're all ox, I've got 2 weapons per mount.
Yes, but it says you may also throw an auxiliary melee weapon. That doesn't mean you can throw both of them.
Okay, I thought it was the mount, because I thought the game tracked weapons as mounts.
No, it says an auxiliary melee weapon.
Mhm.
Because it automatically makes all of your auxiliary melee weapons thrown 5 anyway as the rank 2 of Hunter. So it's basically like you attack with one knife, stab with the auxiliary knife on the same mount, attack with the other knife, stab with the auxiliary knife on the same mount, and then you may throw any one of those knives at the end of the round as a bonus action. As a free action, sorry. Yeah. It's still 5 attacks in a round.
Oh yeah.
And like I explained to you in DMs, you can move 2 spaces before or after each skirmish as part of the skirmisher rank 2.
Alright, well, we managed to take that one out, and I've now closed with the Hornet. And that would be the end of my turn. And I haven't even activated my core power, which would leave trails behind me everywhere I go.
Yeesh. All right, so who's going to go after you?
Let's give McHammer a go.
All right, so before that, it's going to be the enemy's turn. It's going to be the Scourer. In a heroic effort to at least do some damage before it dies, it is going to fire the Thermal Lance, which has a line 8 range. Line ... Firefly, McHammer, and Tanuki. As that goes through all of their squares.
I would like to, as a reaction, give Tanuki a leadership dice to add to his next save, or to reduce damage.
Alright. So it's +2, 1 accuracy. So this attack rolls versus Tanuki. 3 + 3 + 2. That's going to be 8. This is versus McHammer. 12 versus McHammer, is that hit?
For which one?
Evasion.
Yes.
Alright, and then 9 versus you, Firefly.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Alright.
That D6 was the D6 I was giving to
Oh,
Prescott.
yeah. Oops.
I don't think he's even here.
Alright, I'll write this down. That was an 8. Alright, as both of you take 8 points of energy damage. A rippling beam of golden white energy lancing through your formation, carving deep gashes into your armor.
It's got an opticore, watch out.
There's too many references to Warframe. We gotta stop.
One could argue not enough, however. For Warframe is a gigantic game.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What is a lock-on tech action?
I direct you to Watchtower for this.
It's a tech attack that everyone has access to. That is a quick action and you get a lock-on to someone and you give them a lock-on token. Anyone can consume a lock-on to gain +1 accuracy on the attack, and some people have extra bonuses they can get when they consume lock-ons.
Cool, because I found that I had something that I never even been using. Once around as a reaction at the start of any ally's character's turn, I may make a lock-on tech action against any character within line of sight and sensors.
Oh yeah, I was doing that all the time as Watchtower. It's a decent way to get lock-ons. You just basically make any friend's turn. You say, "I'm making my lock-on tech," and you roll a tech attack against the target.
Okay, cool. 'Cause I never used lock-on, so I wasn't familiar with that one.
Attack misses Tanuki. All right, so McHammer, it is your turn. You've just been hit by a tremendous energy blast of 8 damage, and that sort of trail lingers in the air as the Scourer heats up another shot.
Well, I'm going to shoot at it.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack. That's a smart weapon, right? Or which weapon are you using?
I only use one weapon.
It depends. Do you want to do a full action to attack, to do the barrage action so that you can attack with 2 different mounts? Or you could take the skirmish to do just one, and then use your other quick action to do something else, along with your movement.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the barrage thing.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
Alright. So this is for my Shatterhead. 5 plus 3, so 6. Or sorry, 8.
6, 8. 8 is not going to hit.
Alright.
Its evasion is 9, unfortunately.
Next up, my integrated missile. Even worse. And then I've got a Nexus that is smart.
All right. Did either of those weapons have reliable tags?
No.
All right.
But I do have my integrated weapon that I can use as a free action.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Didn't you have power causal ammo on one of your weapons? Or something like that?
Yes.
That means if it hits, it ignores any reducing effects.
Ah, okay.
Can we see these berserkers off to the north?
Yeah.
Or the south, sorry.
Yeah, you can see them.
Well, hey. That hit.
All right. Yeah, that for sure hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
For 1 point of damage.
All right. That would actually kill it.
Yay.
As it sparks and overloads, the shot it was aiming at you guys going wild. All right. I believe you've still got your movement left if you'd like to move.
I don't think I really have anywhere to move to, so...
Fair enough. Who do you want to go next? You've got Arbiter and Scrapper left.
Scrapper.
All right. It is going to be this guy's turn. So this guy over here, the Strider. I'm pressing tab, thank you. removes a quite dastardly-looking rifle from a protective sleeve on the back, glimmering in the sunlight, and aims it almost through the entirety of the pack at Solitaire.
Oh no.
Which one?
Solitaire.
No, no. Who's shooting it?
This one.
Oh
That.
wow,
I'm back.
Okay.
Bonjour.
that is a long-range shot.
Mm.
Yep. Solitaire is invisible until he's hit by the first attack. He does have that system.
Oh, is he invisible during his turn or until?
Alright, so
So
he
I'm
has two
invisible
systems.
during my turn, and I'm invisible until I'm attacked.
So he has two systems. The Duskwing's innate system makes him invisible during his turn until the end of the round, but he also has a system that makes a phantom image of himself until he is hit once, and then he needs to be his turn again for it to generate again.
All right. So this is to see if it actually hits the correct image. Since you're invisible, it's 50-50. Heads means it hits. Come on, flip. What was it? R. Okay. Misses. The shot
Hey.
goes wild as you feel the impact of what probably might have just bodied you.
And attack misses me, so I get to move 2 spaces.
All right.
It doesn't provoke an attack either.
All right.
I think I found my next target.
And that is going to be its turn. I think, did you decide, McHammer, on whether Arbiter or Scrapper was up next?
Scrapper.
Scrapper.
Or Scrapper? Alright, Scrapper, you're up.
Oh boy. On a scale of 1 to 10, how done does this battle look?
What is what?
How's the battle progressing?
Pretty dang well, I'd say. You guys have taken a few hits, but it's nothing that serious. No structure points or anything.
Not yet. Alright. May as well do my usual song dance and begin spinning up my gun.
Alright.
I believe that is a quick action, so I will then use my assault rifle on this asshole over here.
All
Unless there was another one that was pretty injured. It's been
I don't think any of them are.
Track of.
I think all of them are fresh right now.
Right, even that hornet that's next to me.
Yeah, the Hornet is not fresh. He's pretty hurt. However, he's right next to you, so that would be 1 difficulty. Also, he is agile as frick. You're not sure whether you could actually track him.
Yeah, no, how about this asshole back here?
Alright, then that would be at difficulty. He does look fairly small, but he's not moving around nearly as fast. Alright. And then at 1 difficulty, since you are engaged by hostiles.
Yeah.
It's what, 12?
Yeah.
And that's an assault rifle, so reliable damage anyways, since that is going to miss. How much damage?
I didn't roll damage.
Yeah,
reliable
you missed.
damage?
Yeah.
2.
2? Alright. You at least get him a few times with as many bullets as you poured downrange. But he seems to be hunkering down a little bit. Alright. Since a new turn is beginning.
Why is
this
there a new
one-
turn beginning?
It is the end of Scrapper's turn.
You
Not
mean
round.
turn, not round.
not round.
Okay, yeah.
This Strider over here is going to use one of his reactions to reposition, moving his speed. Speed is 5, so he's going to do 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to move over here. 5. And it is going to be The Isn't there a
As-
specter somewhere that I was supposed to
I
spawn
don't
in?
believe Tanuki's gone.
No, not yet. Not specter. What did I might have accidentally spawned in a thing I was not supposed to.
Tanuki did go because he passed the
Oh,
turn
sorry.
to Jaffer afterwards.
All right. There's someone who hasn't gone
The
yet.
only one is Arbiter left.
Okay.
It is going to be one of the enemy's turns. It's going to be the other Strider. And he's going to bop to 3. Swap bonus. He's going to take a shot with his rifle. Let me see. Ruler, where is the ruler?
Okay, Deva,
Yeah?
I'm going to give you this free.
Why 4?
That is his attack. As a reaction, since he is rolling an attack dice, I will swap it with this free.
All right, 3. Gets 1 accuracy. That's 3 plus 4, 7. Plus a 2 attack bonus. Firefly is not engaged with anyone, nor is there anybody in the line of sight. I cannot find the ruler. Where is
It's
it?
on the left.
Left
Lion
side,
on the left.
fourth down.
Oh my gosh, I thought it looked like an actual freaking ruler. I'm angry. It's not 10 spaces away, so bonus damage does not go into effect. As Firefly, you take 7 points of kinetic damage.
Ooh. Don't think I have a thing for kinetic.
There's a distinct explosion slightly behind you as the inset fuse for the explosive round does not go off until it actually passes through your mech.
I am not doing good.
Did he beat Firefly's evasion?
Well, he rolled. That's a 3 plus. That's a 7 plus 2, 9
Is 9.
total.
Yeah,
I think,
my 6.
Yeah.
Wow, your evasion is terrible.
Yeah.
This is not Ghost.
All right.
I tried to help you, okay? I gave him a low ball roll.
You did.
Arbiter, it is your turn.
Okay, these dice vanish.
Where'd they go? Who took them?
They vanish. No, they just literally vanish into the ether.
Oh, they're right here. What about these?
No, what I'm saying is that the paracausal cannibalism disappears on the start of my next turn. So
Oh, okay.
I need to tack action to get them back.
Get them back. Gotcha.
Um,
I'm just gonna remove the bodies.
so I will tack action to roll 2d20. It's a 6 and a 2.
6 and a 2. Okay.
Okay. Then I will quick action. I'm going to fire in a line 10. This way, and it'll catch my camera as well.
All right. My camera solitaire as well as the Hornet.
Yep. It is my. Well, you know what it is by now. It's my bow, so it
A lot of things happen.
it hurts enemies and doesn't harm allies.
Mhm.
Do I get an accurate? No, I can't exactly give myself a leadership dice.
I will throw a leadership dice on her.
Oh, okay. I will swap that 5 for 6.
All right.
Plus grit, that's 9 plus leadership. That is 12. in a straight line.
Okay.
Uh,
That is not going to hit the hornet.
Okay.
It's
But
close enough.
McHammer and Solitaire get 1 overshield. Hold on.
Okay.
No, they get overshield +2, so they get 3 over.
All right. McHammer and Solitaire mark down with 3 shield.
Done.
And screw it. I'm going to overcharge. Get 1 heat.
Okay.
I will quick tack lock on Hornet.
All right. 1 accuracy.
1 accuracy. Oh, has it got bad tech?
Yeah, it's got it's vulnerable attack.
So my tech attack is +7. That's 10 +7 is 17.
17. All right. Success.
Okay. Could we put a lock on token on the Hornet?
Yeah. Da-da.
I've got a bunch of lock-on tokens down on my lock-on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And that's me done.
All right. End of your turn. This guy down here is going to use his... Since a turn changed, he's going to reposition as well. 1, 2, 3. He's going to do that.
Yeah, the trigger for the probabilistic cannibal is you or any other character within sensors would roll a d20. The effect is choose X or Y. That number immediately becomes the result of the roll. This reaction can be used no more than 2 times before the start of your next turn. So that's the reaction phase. So this is why I've got 1 blue and 1 green.
All right. So, this guy, oops, I think he was right here. He's going to move. He's got a movement of, why does it say 0? He's got more than that. He's got a movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
I disconnected from Tabletop.
Oh, okay.
It said Steam client.
Oh, okay. We'll probably come back then. Though I am worried that everyone has the same exact ping. Okay, it's different now. That was worrying. So he's going to post up right there. So yeah, take a quick action. Okay, he's going to take a quick action to fire with his combat shotgun. And he's going to shoot at... He's going to shoot at Solitaire.
All right.
All right, and it is a 2 attack bonus. No accuracy. Ooh, 16.
Nope, that's a miss.
All right.
I get a free 2 movement.
All right. Does it say that it ignores Overwatch?
Anytime attack misses, you may fly up to 2 spaces in any direction as a reaction. No, it doesn't ignore Overwatch. Go ahead,
All right.
take it.
Here we go. That's an Overwatch.
It's a reaction. This is the first reaction attack made against me this round. It automatically misses.
Gotcha.
I
You
get
got the-
another 2.
Who'd we lose?
So there were two
Oh.
attacks that happened at once. First, actually,
Oh,
does
so-
it?
The first
It's
attack
the-
happened, and it missed, so I got to move. That triggered a second attack that missed,
The
so I got
second
another
attack. The second attack would not have happened then, since you wouldn't have been within their range for Overwatch.
my move from the first triggered the Overwatch.
Yeah, it's as he was leaving threat range.
It's whenever you start your movement within threat range is when that triggers Overwatch.
Yeah.
Did we lose?
I started my movement there. I started my movement there.
Mm-hmm.
I went to move to there, and that triggered the Overwatch. So it
Yeah,
made an
right.
Overwatch attack, which missed, which gave me an extra 2 movement. Them
I'm gonna have
missing me
to-
is getting me closer to the Strider. How far is he now, actually? Oh, he's dead. He's so dead.
You underestimate him. On-player characters.
I got some other things I'm ready for in this case.
Immediately using that weapon to skirmish against that character as a reaction before they move. Okay. Overwatch in the space. Okay. So the second one would actually get to resolve the attack against you. That second one being the Hornet's. I believe it's a Stinger pistol.
So, but the first attack taken as a reaction against me each round automatically misses.
Correct. The first one was from the Sentinel. The second one is going to be from the Hornet.
Yeah.
Was a Sentinel a reaction attack?
Correct.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought it was a standard attack. My apologies.
Or the first.
So Sentinel made a normal attack against me and missed.
Correct.
That then triggered me to move.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that triggered
Reaction.
Which
Yep.
triggered the Sentinel's reaction. He's got a
Oh.
bunch of
Oh,
fucking
so this-
Overwatch shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first Overwatch automatically missed. He's now making another attack?
No, the
No,
Hornet's making his
Hornet.
Overwatch. And technically,
Okay.
this is all getting resolved before you actually move.
So who made the initial attack?
The initial attack was made by the Sentinel. He automatically missed. Either way, I'm saying attack is happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the Sentinel would have been the one that automatically got the attack because that wasn't a reaction.
The Sentinel attacked once.
Missed because he rolled a 16 and you have an evasion of 18.
Correct.
Yeah.
Then you
Then
moved.
you
You got
moved.
to attack.
Oh, he got a second attack from the move. Okay. Sorry, I missed that.
No problem. All right, now it's going to be the Sentinel with 1 accuracy plus 2, ignoring engagement. All right, 18 plus 4, 22, and then plus 2. So yeah,
That
24.
that one will
That is
hit.
definitely going to hit. Take 2 points of energy damage, and you are impaired until the end of your next turn. So 1 difficulty on everything.
Okay.
I think there's a impaired token. But
Um,
you should have it,
shit.
since I think
I
you
missed-
got all the tokens.
I missed the option to power call, so I'll swap that.
Didn't you already do
I'm not
that, or can you do it twice per turn?
I could do it twice per round as a reaction.
Mhm.
Gotcha. I'd say it'd be a bit late for that.
That's fine.
As his second quick action, he is going to basically post up And you can tell that he has got some mad Overwatch buffs going on right now. All right. And then lastly, the Berserker's turn. They've been waiting a while. They're grunts. They move as a pack. They're charging. All of them are avalanche charging. So that is going to be movement, and then also their movement again. 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then their second movement starts, but it ignores engagement and reactions. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oops. And that is a quick action. And this one is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to get in here, actually. And they both... So, for these two, Tails is a hostile, Heads is a friendly. For you guys. So this one is going to... Tails is on. So it's going to hit the other Berserker. And this one on top is going to hit Tanuki. It says a +2 bonus action, or +2 attack bonus. This is going to be against Tanuki. 6 + 2, 8 versus your evasion, Tanuki.
Evasion is 10.
Evasion 10, miss.
Yeah.
Alright, this one's hitting its friendly. And this is this Berserker right there. 10 + 2 versus its evasion, hits. Since it's a grunt, instantly killed.
You just killed your. I love it when the TM kills his own minion.
Hey, it's in the text. All right, this one right here has no other options. It's attacking McHammer. This +2, 9 + 2, 11. I'm assuming that's above your evasion.
It will have a 2.
2 + 2, 4. What's your evasion, McHammer?
6.
6 misses.
You're
Entirely
welcome.
useless charge.
You're welcome.
All right, new round. Arbiter, who goes first?
Let me go first. I want to make that Strider regret that he tried to take this one.
Yeah, sure, you can go first.
All
I
right,
don't
as
have
the
a problem
turns
with that.
change, he sees what's going on. He doesn't want any part of it. He gets to move 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Changing not much for you, actually.
Yeah. Well, obviously, even if you ran away, it wouldn't have done anything.
All right.
5 spaces away wasn't going to be enough.
All right, so it is your turn. Which one is that? That's the Strider. All right. Yes,
Yep.
sir, that is.
That's only going to be what? 1,
My whiteboard marker is losing charge.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, I need to be.
You'll
There.
need to be within 3 spaces of it.
Yeah. I only need to move 3 spaces. I then complete my charge. 1, 2, 3. And first skirmish attack. Gonna be 16
16? All right, I believe that's going to hit. Yeah, that hit.
for 2.
Its evasion is 13, by the way, just to
Ah.
speed things up.
Okay.
Cool. Second attack.
Auxiliary.
The second auxiliary is 5, 6, 7, 9. That's gonna miss.
Right.
Do get to make the
You are, at
skirmish
one,
move.
you are at 1 difficulty due to being impaired, by the way.
Oh, yeah. So you remove your accuracy.
We'll just say that first one hit anyways, since I think it was pretty dang high.
12.
12 is not going to hit.
In that case, for my secondary, I'm not going to bother doing my standard attacks. Let's drop a web snare. Web snare on him. Because he's on that, it'll succeed. They need to make a hull save.
All right. DC?
It's just a save, it says. So I'm assuming 10.
What's your save DC?
My save DC is 14 save target.
14, it misses. It got a 13.
Alright. It takes 1d6 AP and is immobilized.
Right.
Until it destroys the web snare. 3 damage. So 3 AP.
All right. And it is immobilized.
Yep.
All right. At the end of your turn?
And that's yep, because I'm not going to overcharge.
You get your free thrown weapon attack. You hit with a melee attack.
Yeah, I missed. I made the melee attack and missed. Oh,
No,
the thrown attack.
you hit you. Oh, I thought you were attacking with both weapons. Then
I did. I attacked 3 times and hit once.
okay.
And because it's the end of my turn, my impaired drops off.
All right.
You also regain your invisibility from that system until you're hit again.
Yep.
My sink is gurgling. That's cool. All right. I'm just going to go
If this goes through that game, I'll just throw explosives at him if he wants to be dodgy.
I think these berserkers are going to go right away. And this one's actually going to manage to attack Mercy Roll. Or Arbiter, sorry.
May?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. That is a +2. 3 + 2, 5.
5.
Versus your,
Are you
versus your
kidding?
evasion.
Not by a long shot.
Fair enough. This berserker over here is going to be attracted by all the bright, shiny lights of Firefly, so he's going to go over here. McHammer, if you have a weapon with threat 1, which I believe is any weapon, you can make an attack with it as an Overwatch attack. This one's going to be against you, Firefly. That's going to be a 21. That is a
any
crit.
weapon?
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
Any one weapon that you can actually attack with as a quick
Okay,
action.
this is my last dice. I can't use any more.
You are
get
lucky.
the 2. You get the 2. That's it. I cannot use that anymore.
It has
That's
a
it.
crit
I'm
effect,
done.
too.
Yeah. So on your weapon profiles, they should like have a threat range next to the normal range and damage. If they don't, then they just have a threat range of 1 usually, which is melee.
Which is exactly enough to actually get this guy, because he is adjacent
Yeah.
to you.
I mean, I don't have any melee.
No,
Any weapons can be used
Any-
to...
Any weapon. You can use 1 weapon once to make an Overwatch.
All right. Seven.
All right. 4 + 2, 7. That is not going to hit. Its evasion is 9. All right. Those guys went. Mark that off. Solitaire, who goes first? Next, I mean.
Does anyone want to go next? Is the first big question on that one.
I can go next.
I
This guy's
wouldn't
gonna-
mind because it would allow me to actually put overshields on people.
5.
Yeah, you go next.
In that case, we'll do Mercy Roll.
All right, Arbiter.
Okay.
You're engaged
Yep.
with someone with a chainsaw. Chain
Yep.
axe.
I'm not too fussed about them.
Chainsaw wedding?
Oh,
Is
shotgun.
that better or worse than a shotgun wedding?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Chainsaw shotgun wedding. There you go.
So I will. Who is the most under attack right now?
Probably Scrapper. Scrapper
Probably.
and or Firefly.
Right. So I will make a full tech action to use the Walk of Kings on Scrapper. An allied character within sensor range and line of sight gains overshield equal to grit plus. While they have this overshield, all their melee attacks can AoP tag, and the first time each turn they either hit with a melee attack or take damage from a hostile character, they release a burst 1 AoE center on them. All hostile characters caught within take 1 AP energy damage, no save.
Alright, and who's this on?
On Scrapper. So, Scrapper, you have a 7 overshield.
Ooh-wee! Big numbers.
Yep.
Scrapper is not in the call. Or, yeah. I think he might have lost power.
Oh. Should I change my target, or...
Let's see if he is... I just messaged him. Just to see if he is still here. He might have gotten called away. All right. Oops. Wrong
Okay. So, may I
yeah,
have...
you can keep it on if you like.
Okay, may I have a D3, please? Because I'm charging.
There you go. This one here.
Okay. I take 1 heat. I am going to quick action. I am going to do the Aya of Saizuji. Create a blast to area in range and line of sight that lasts until the end of the scene, or until you take this action again. The first time each turn a hostile character in this area is hit by a ranged or melee attack, they release a discharge of energy. All hostile characters at least partly in the area, including the original character, take 1 AP energy damage. So I'm going to make it centered on us. It's a blast to area, so shit, I need to look up the glossary? No.
Compendium.
Yeah, Blast axe. On the hit, weapon. Text poses. Axe space drawn from a point with range and line of sight. Cover and line of sight are calculated based on the center of the blast rather than the attacker's position. So, gonna aim it here.
Alright.
So it'll be 2 squares either side of this square here. Right? Because it's based on the center point.
Like that?
Yep. So any enemy that is hit who is even partly in the area, so that includes superpositions.
Alright, we'll take
1
we'll
AP
take that one.
and yeah, and no save.
Gotcha.
Okay, and that will be my turn over.
Alright, who's after you?
I'll go with McHammer.
Alright. So, enemy turn. This guy over here, Strider, is gonna try to save his friend. Just barely within range. Right, and that is a 1 accuracy plus 2 attack. It isn't. You are invisible, so heads hits. Fuck. All right, misses.
Hey!
She almost
Uh,
ran on tails. Because tails are love, tails are life.
You are
There you go.
getting so lucky up there. That Strider went. Berserkers went. McHammer, you're up.
I actually need to get going.
All right, fair enough.
You-
I was thinking of
you've got
just
work.
finishing this round up. If you want to, we can finish it while you're gone.
Finish this combat round, then call it for the day.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, we'll keep going.
Mhm.
All right.
If you've got to go to work, then you got to go to work.
What is left?
We
The
got a
Hornet?
berserker right there, sentinel. We got 2 berserkers, basically a sentinel, the hornet right there, who is currently locked on, a fellow with a shotgun, and then 2 striders here, way on the outskirts.
What does the lock on do?
Lets you roll with 1 accuracy, basically.
All right, I'm shooting at that.
All right. That thing is hard to hit. Are you attacking with anything that goes against E defense?
No.
All right.
I will give Zim a leadership die as well to add on to his accuracy.
All right. So add 2d6.
10.
10 is not going to hit, unfortunately.
All right, next
Its evasion
weapon.
is fairly high at 18.
Doing a barrage. That'll miss.
Yep. It loses its lock on because he
Last
consumed it.
one will be on the Sentinel.
All right.
14.
Where's the sentinel? I believe that is going to hit since it is in fact slowed. All right, that'll hit.
1 point of damage.
1 point of damage. All right.
Who else?
Is that the end? Sorry?
That's all I got.
All right. Who's going to go after you?
Who's left?
We got Scrapper, Firefly, and Tanuki.
Tanuki.
All right.
I shall go after this berserker right here.
All right. It is their turn first. Before that, this guy over here, this Avenger, he's going to fire at Scrapper. Scrapper's still not back. I don't know what's going on. I messaged him and no response. He's offline, so I think he lost power. He was talking about thunderstorm, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
He had
Alright.
issues earlier.
So the Drake, as a standard, has
6. So I don't think
Has
he
6
hit
evasion.
at all. Ooh, he might actually miss. Give me a good roll. Minus 1, that is going to be 8. So that in fact will hit. So that is 10 damage. He's got 4 armor, so that turns into 6.
he also has 7 overshield, if you remember correctly,
He
and
does, so that should burn through all but 1.
all of those hostile characters in an AoE take 1 AP damage.
All right. So the Avenger and the Hornet.
Yep.
All right.
And since the Hornet took damage while inside of the Ayaz of Synergy, it takes an extra AP damage.
All right.
We see how these
That's
things layer.
That's some spicy shit.
Yeah. It's only one damage, but it's
Hey,
still...
it adds up.
Yeah.
All right, that is going to be the Avenger's turn, I believe. All right. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, cool.
Though my battle cry may give me a
Next up, Tanuki, you're up.
Awesome. Going after that berserker.
All right.
Now, you said when I was away, I moved my turn on, so I'm still on the same die.
Sorry.
I'm still on the same die that I was on when I messaged you.
You have not gone yet since.
Okay, so I'm on that die.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that weapon. Here.
Oh, just a heads up, Zerf. I did make a Pegasus backup schematic.
That would be
Beautiful.
11.
11 versus the Berserker. I believe that's going to hit.
Okay,
Yep, hits.
then that would be 9, and then the +1 would make it 10.
All right. That just about kills it. But it still does have at least a third of it HP.
All right. And since I haven't moved, I'm gonna whip out the pistols and try again.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack. 2 attacks, I believe. So you have 2.
Right.
Ooh wee!
Ha.
Those crits.
I get grit to both, right?
Yep. So those are both crits.
2021.
All right. So you get to roll the damage dice twice and choose the better.
Okay.
First one gets regular damage. The second one does not get any bonus damage.
Right.
But if it has a +1 on the actual weapon itself, that does not count as bonus damage technically. It's like
Okay.
Cavalier stuff. And
All right,
yeah,
first
roll
one's
the-
first
Sorry?
one's regular, right?
all right, yep. Or they both of them. You get to roll the dice twice since it's crit.
Okay.
1 and
That's 4 ones in a row for me on this. 5 ones in a row.
Come on. Give me a 3.
6 ones in a row.
That's the luck. That's how it is. 1 AP.
Yeah, I'm doing that 1 AP.
All right. Anything else?
No, that is my full turn if I recall.
All right. You have your movement if you like to take it.
No, I think staying close to this group as I am. I've got this side
You
covered.
got a good position.
Yeah,
All right. Who's going next? You've got Scrapper and Firefly.
I'll go Scrapper.
All right. Scrapper is currently still offline, still
Right,
out of
Scrapper.
power.
Yeah.
However, I do want to do that weapon. I do want to fire the Leviathan. The Strider up here. What does he have to do to get out of that net?
He has to break the web jaw snare.
Is it a quick action?
Ah, no, it's like a drone he has to attack.
Okay. What's the HP on it?
10.
10. All right.
With 5 evasion. So it's not exactly hard to break,
Mm-hmm.
but it means that he's spending his attack on that and not something else.
Mm-hmm. Or, since you're right there, you've already had an attack happen on you, so you're no longer invisible.
Have I?
Yeah.
That attack happened, so I'm not
guy-
invisible.
This guy fired at you, so I think that it technically makes it so that it. Alright. He is within range of his weapon.
Got a range 20 gun, does he?
Correct.
That is 19.8 from corner of his square to corner of my square. If I go from him to me, it's 20.4.
I think you were actually right here when he actually attacked.
Oh, sorry. I thought the Strider I was next to attacked me there.
He attacked last from there. So if you did move up, he's just gonna move up a little bit closer. Since that would make you actually visible, he's rolling directly against your
Evasion.
1 accuracy +2. I want to hit you somebody with this. 11, 13 is not your AC, I'm guessing.
No, it's 18.
One day. All right. Scrapper is going to go. Both the Scriders have gone. He's just gonna fucking unload into the Avenger. 1 difficulty +3. Nine plus 2 minus 3, 8. Or 9 minus 2 plus 3. I did that completely wrong. 7, so that turns into 10 actually. 10 versus that thing's evasion, which I don't think is that high. All right. It is actually higher than that. My God. It's a 12. However, I know for a fact that the Leviathan heavy autocannon is a reliable damage weapon. Leviathan heavy assault cannon, reliable 5, 2 That's not bad damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with no shield. Actually, it does get a little bit of resistance. All right. That's going to be the end of Scrapper's turn, and Firefly will be up next by virtue of elimination. However, it is going to be the Hornet's turn first, and he doesn't like being in here. So he's going to leave, ignoring all reactions in Overwatch. He's right here, so his speed is 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to go over there, and he's going to make a tech attack against Solitaire.
Oh.
All right, +4 attack bonus versus your E defense. Ah,
What did
I
you get
saw that
total?
one, Dova.
you are so lucky today. That was a 1. That's a 5.
Only just misses. My E defense is 8.
All right. You would have avoided being jammed with 4 heat.
Oh, a heat sucks.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Uh,
What are you talking
All
about?
right.
Heat's just fine.
so that misses. Firefly, you're up.
My lack of air conditioning in the room tells me otherwise.
Okay, so we got what, like 4 or 5 enemies left?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a thing.
What was that thing?
I'm gonna do time split.
Interesting. What does that do?
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do it on myself. It's a quick tech action. Choose either your mech or another character in sensor range in a line of sight. A hostile or unwilling character can pass a system save to avoid this effect. The original character disappears, and you create a chronological split in their timeline, replacing them with 2 fields of mutating paradox energy that must be placed as close to its original position as possible. Each field is a brand new character the same size as the targeted character that looks like a hole in space, shaped roughly like the original character. Don't look at it too long though.
Okay.
It's the Lich system.
Yep. It has 10 HP, 5 heat, 5 speed, 5 evasion, and 5 E defense. And it is, it is immune to all conditions. It is controlled by the original player, and both act on their turns, starting with their next activation. It can't take reactions except to disperse, see below. And it only takes actions of any kind, and the only actions of any kind it can take on its turn is a standard move and boost action. It provides obstruction and grants hard cover. If a field overheats or is reduced to 0 HP, it immediately disappears. The controlling character can also cause a field to disappear as a reaction from that field at the end of any character's turn. If one field disappears, the other immediately transforms into the original character, placing them on the field where on the back of the battlefield where the field space. If both disappear at the same time due to reaction, fire, etc., the field's controller decides which field disappears first. So essentially,
it makes them a little bit immune.
Yeah. So essentially, they provide hard cover and obstruction to anybody, and they move around anywhere in the fields. And if one disappears, I can reappear wherever that other one is.
All right, so you're doing it?
Yep.
All right, blam. We're gonna.
I Yeah, I don't know how you want to token that, but
Just copy yourself and Ted the other one. Because they are the same. They are the same size as you and
Yep.
the same shape. So keep your original token. Oh.
Guys, could we
You were right here.
get this going a bit more?
All right. As you unhinge yourself.
yes. And I believe I can move them now.
Correct.
So they're just gonna move. This one.
It is going to make a reaction to attack you.
That's fine.
What's the evasion on him?
5. Yep, 5.
All right, that was that missed. It would roll the 1, and I accidentally flipped again.
Right. Cool. That was it.
All right.
Creepy bug splits into 2. They multiply like a hive.
All right, and the berserkers already went, so that is the end of this round. It is going to be their turn when we next pick up. And I think that is going to be the end of this week, since it is getting pretty late.
All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening for Sounds of Metal Lancer. I will be back tomorrow with some Retrograde Renegade Starfinder. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of all of you that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you again so much for joining. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those good things there on the website, as well as down in the description below. And yeah, thanks for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Have a wonderful week.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night, all.
Take care. See you tomorrow.
Catch you later.